Welcome to Back Into Fishing. I'm here to Soccerplex today. Now, I'm finding conditions totally different than I expected. Now, despite the fact that we had some extremely heavy rains yesterday, the water level is still higher and murkier here than I thought. I just did a test, normally standing on the dock. The water level is from the rod tip to about here. Right now it's about here, so it's probably 2 more feet of water here than there usually is. And as I said, murky. I'm going to probe around a little bit with my wacky worm, but I really think something like a squarebill or maybe a chatterbait or something like that, something with a little noise, a little flash would be the way to go today. The weeds for the most part are gone from what I can tell. So compared to the last time I was here, I think this is going to fish like a totally different body of water. I forgot my auxiliary battery, so I'm going to have to use what I have sparingly, but first bass of the day. He can't be 5 inches, same size as the Yum Dinger, but he had it halfway down his throat. First fish, second bite. There's a bite. Trying to get under the dock. Alright. That's a keeper, just barely, but second bass of the day. Okay. Both of those came on this 5-inch Junebug Yum Dinger. So it continues to produce. Well, this is interesting. You can see where the water level is way up over these trees here, which are usually out of the water, but right here in front of me where I'm standing, there's a line of dried leaves and sticks and whatnot. Now, this is where the water level was probably about this time yesterday. So it's come down a good bit, but probably a couple of more days it gets down to the normal level and the water clears. But I just got those 2 fish. Nothing else was biting. I switched over to my home beetle spin and I didn't get any bites on that, so I'm moving on around the lake, try to fish some of these areas that normally have no water in them, but right now I might be able to get a fish out of it. If I had some waders, this would be great. As I'm working my way around the lake, I'm deciding to stop at some of these spots where I've caught some nice fish before. Now back in the spring, maybe 2 months ago, I caught a real nice one here. I believe it was over 2 pounds. Definitely worth a stop and a few casts. There's a bite. Another 5 or 6 inch fish. Still a fish. Here's one of my usual spots. If you watch my videos, you probably recognize it. Directly across from the fountain here. However, normal water level, I would be standing out where this vegetation is, not back here. I'm about 8 feet from where I'd normally be standing. There's a bunch of trees above me, and they're normally not in the way casting. They will be today. There's a bite. Bigger than the last fish, but still undersized. Another 5-inch fish. think it's time to move on from this spot. 1 or 2 more casts. Well, okay, fish number 5. Only about 8 inches, but hey, slow day like this will take them. I know you won't be able to see it, but right there, about 4 feet in front of me, small garter snake. With all the better my vision is, I'm surprised I saw him. Another day in the water comes to an end. I've said this before, this wasn't my best day ever. It wasn't my worst day ever. I did get 6 fish. Only one was around the 12-inch keeper size. Everything else was smaller. If I remember right, 3 or 4 of them were about 5 inches. So probably all 6 of those fish I got today were less than equal to one really good fish. But hey, you catch what you catch. I did throw moving baits, the squarebill, my homemade beetle spin today. Didn't get a single bite on any of those. The only thing they wanted was the wacky rig, the Yum Dinger, and Junebug. I actually lost the last one in that color. I put another color on, didn't get another bite all day. Could have been it was getting warmer. I don't know. The water isn't all that warm after yesterday's range. The fish want what the fish want. So another trip in the books. So until the next video, thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.